welcome back to another episode. Last day on Earth 3, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with the grand finale of the Forlorn Fair coming your way. Not to mention, if the cards go our way, today might also be the day that we unlock a brand spanking new location. So by the sounds of it, I think y'all can already tell we are going to be busy bees if I can make my way through these freaky gates, because as cool as they are, gosh darn it, they are much tougher to get out of the base than I used to be. But onwards and upwards, baby, towards an adventure of which we are going to have an episode chock full of today, beginning with that Forlorn Fair that we are going over to, because today is going to be the final day of the Forlorn Fair Stage 2 preparation, and we are prepared with a good chunk of stuff that we are going to turn in and see just how far along we can get towards unlocking all the goodies of the Forlorn Fair. But a little something to keep in mind, because I know this has come up a lot during various comment section of videos and also during these streams, is that this event should actually be coming back in the future. So do keep that in mind. So this shouldn't, I can't say this for 100% sure, but this shouldn't be the last we see of this event, because when the preparation stage opened up, you were still able to progress through the restoration stage, and we were able to get the rest of what we had over there. So whenever this Forlorn Fair does return for the third time this year, it is going to be in the grand opening phase, and by the looks of it, we should still be able to progress the preparation. So even if we aren't able to max this out today, we should still be able to in the future, and then we got to work towards maxing out the grand opening. And also, apparently, we have a save the cat mission going on, where it says to find the missing cat. I don't know what that's all about, but apparently there's a missing cat here somewhere. No one told me anything about this. It's just like, hey, missing cat. So I guess we'll keep an eye out for that. Let's go ahead and turn in all the goodies over here, though, while we are doing that. And voila, we have got some more levels, but we will be able to get even more than that. Thank you very kindly for that one coupon over there, and we will be collecting many more of those. Don't you sweat. But we got a few other things we got to go ahead and progress through. Obviously, Woods here is going to have 3 things for us. We got to gather the people around. We got to grab a shovel and go looking for some stuff after we feed the pup a little bit of meat, and then we need to go and hunt down some nightmare zombies for some quests. Now, before we go ahead and do that as well, we got to make our way into the turkeys and beat the heck out of some turkeys. We got to get some turkey points the old-fashioned way, which we should be able to do by just punching them in the face. Oh, well, let's actually turn in these briefcases as well. Forgot about that before we make our way into there. You might be like, you might have also heard me a little bit ago there saying like, Star, wait, what do you mean people were saying stuff during streams? You stream? Yes, sir, baby. Every single Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, twitch.tv/Starsnipe. We are live, having a blast over there with the face cam on, with the live chat rolling, playing a little bit, not just a little bit, a lot of bit of Last Day on Earth. So definitely something that y'all want to go ahead and check out if you have not yet. If you don't know what time that starts in your local time zone, twitch.tv/Starsnipe. Schedule another link at or near the top of the description in the pinned comment. We'll be able to go and help you out. That is the same time that we are starting every single week, same time, same place. So looking forward to seeing some of you boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, over there, because it's always a blast to be able to kick the weekend off right every single week with the alls of y'all. Y'all can interact with the stream, have a great time, you know, interact with everyone else, interact with me. I can read the chat live, and we just get into all sorts of nonsense and shenanigans. Great way for a little bit of bonus Last Day on Earth content coming your way. Also, we got a little bonus drone module coming our way, so don't diddly mind if I diddly use that thing over there, and let's go! We actually got a rare blueprint. I was totally expecting something on the common side. We got the unstable battery. That doesn't sound very rare, dude. I feel like a stable battery would be better, but it is a rare drone modification that we will go ahead and use, and that definitely looks fancy. And we definitely are still working towards whatchamacallit, unlocking the workbench that we require for the drone upgrade workbench. But it is not a cheap one, and we require more resources from the transportation hub, which we are continuing to progress through. Do not worry, do not fret. But man, oh man, those resources are not the easiest things to come across, but that doesn't matter, because we continue working our way towards greatness and working our way towards beating the poop out of some turkeys over here. So don't mind me. I'm just gonna go and oh, I accidentally pressed a button that I should not have pressed. We gotta go and punch a bunch of these turkeys and give me you, turkey. Get over here. And then there's also gonna be like another okay, get that back here. Okay, but yeah, whatchamacallit. Also, by the time you guys are seeing this video, most likely it is going to be, because I'm like literally recording this in the waning hours of the bro, some of these turkeys run so freaking fast. Because I'm recording this in some of the waning hours of where the next last turkey. Oh, it's the stealthy boy. Dude, this guy's so obnoxious because he keeps like running around. Oh, we gotta punch him a little bit. Boom. And there you go. Grab him. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, 70 points, and our reward is in the chest, some of which should be exactly what we were looking for in the form of that stuff that we can go ahead and turn on, and a little bit of raw turkey too. Woo! Also, we gotta go and visit world-renowned, world-famous chef Jordan Ramsay, or Jordan Ramsay, I should say. My bad, got that a little bit backwards. Definitely not Gordon Ramsay. No, this is Jordan Ramsay. All right, last day on Earth extraordinaire. It's simple. I say and you do, and he's gonna direct us, and I will go and do exactly that which he suggests. We gotta follow his instructions, beginning with adding the mushrooms to the mushrooms. Let's go ahead and throw that thing over into there. And while we are doing all of this, hope everyone out there is having an absolutely freaking day of the most amazing variety that only keeps getting better from here on out. Whether that be from the video, bring you a smile, bring you a giggle, anything or everything like that, does not matter to me. How a little bit of joy can go ahead and make its way into your day today. I'm just crossing my fingers that indeedly do. That's exactly what that joy do, because nothing else bring a smile on my face like knowing that hopefully I might be able to bring one to yours in some way, shape, form, or fashion, whatever fashion that might be, whether it's directly through the nonsense that we're getting into or through some of the high octane action, like throwing these mushrooms into that pot of soup. I do love that there's a freaking dedicated animation for that, by the way. Or if it's just from, some, from, oh, we gotta turn the fire, let me go ahead and do that. Or whether it's just for the fact that I'm always wishing y'all nothing but the best and sending all of the love and positivity that I possibly can towards every single one of y'all watching the video, because I want to make sure that hopefully everyone out there just has the best, the bestness going their way. It doesn't matter how that goes about and how that happens, but I'm just crossing my fingers that hopefully there's nothing but good vibes and great things going everyone's way, because that just makes me, oh baby, we love that stuff. Seriously, I was bringing a smile to my face knowing that, hopefully I might be able to just contribute a little bit of positivity to the world and something like that. I don't know, man. I try my best. I like thinking that I have a positive impact on at least like a single person out there, something or other like that. But all right. We gotta go and battle the bull. Now, luckily, this is actually pretty easy once you get the hang of it. I'll just go ahead and pistol drizzle him to death after he runs into the first barrel, because I don't want to wait around for the bull to run into each and every single one of these barrels, because it takes a while, man. There's a lot of barrels to go, But all that we gotta do is wait a little bit and have the bull do his thing, which he should shortly be entering his charging mode, like right over here. As soon as he hits that thing, he is going to get stunned. When he gets stunned, we gotta go ahead and hit him with as much pistol drizzle that we possibly can. And okay, he is unstunned. He's still got about 200 health over here, but we should be able to... One more explosion and he should be done for. I mean, if you really want to take your time doing this stuff, you can just go ahead and just wait until he barrels into every one of these barrels. But see what I did there? Oh, let's not walk into that. Okay, and we want him to go ahead and run into that. He's going to run into the wall. We're going to do a little bit of damage, and voila! The bull is perished. And oh, he is doing a very suspicious motion over the fence. I am going to leave the vicinity. I'm scared. Someone help me. I'm scared. The bull's doing sus stuff over the fence. Let's go ahead and pop in here for some of the free stuff we can claim. Thank you very kindly. I will be grabbing all of that, because we still do have to turn in a few of these things. We got a chest over here that in order to open, we got to complete what's going on here. Also, yeah, where's this missing cat, man? Like, it keeps telling me about this cat. Like, I don't see anywhere to interact with the cat. Oh, I do see this over here, though. Don't mind if I do. Like, is that cat, like, that cat's got to be in, like, some really goofy place. I don't understand where else it could be. Like, maybe the cat's over by, like, all of this stuff over here somewhere. Well, I'll wander our way over there, because I've walked through most of this map, man, and I'm not seeing a missing cat. Wait, there's a cat right here. I found it. I'm a genius. Yeah, huzzah, baby. Starsnipe, cat savior extraordinaire, reporting for duty, and also reporting for the saving of music. All right, I'm saving the sound of music. Welcome to the School of Rock, baby. I'm your boy Star, and I'm taking down some zombies that want to bring an end to some of the electric energy that we got going on over here. Lexi, if you want to help out, I'd appreciate that. If not, no worries. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the tunes. You work your booty up, so I completely understand. Allow me to do some of the heavy lifting over over here, and then shortly we are going to have to, I believe after this wave of zombies, they're gonna send us to like set off some fireworks or something like that, because we gotta protect some of these speakers as things get more and more intense. Dude, how many more waves of these zombies are there? At what point, I feel like this is more waves. Make some noise. Oh, I gotta go and interact with this stuff. We gotta go let off the fireworks. Lighting fireworks. Go, go, go. Boom, 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 boom. Let's keep on doing it. I'm just doing all the freaking hidden stuff here in the background, man. I'm the real MVP of this concert. I'm the pyrotechnics. I'm making the fireworks go. I'm keeping the electricity going. I'm also security, apparently. I've got every single hat on. I'm playing all the roles that there are. And you know what? They're lucky to have me, because without me, this thing ain't coming together. I am the real MVP. And love must be shown. Y'all better give me some good stuff. I'm doing everything, man. I'm doing everything that needs to be done. I'm a one-man team. I'm the only person y'all had to hire. So give me some good rewards. Are there more zombies? Oh yeah, there are. Okay, luckily the speakers are in pretty good shape. And voila! A couple more rehearsals and we'll pack the stadium. Yes, you will. And I'm gonna be out of freaking ammunition protecting you guys, because goodness gracious, man, y'all cause some ruckus and every zombie from a 50-mile radius just comes running their patooties over this way, but that's all right. That's okay. We're ready to go, baby. Always are, always have been, always will be, baby. And beautiful. Now let's go ahead and make our way down over this way and turn some stuff into will.i.am and see if we might be able to get a few more levels out of all of that we were just doing. The answer is yes. Yes, we can get a few more levels. We are still a few brewskis and a few firework shots short, but that is a-okay, because after auto-clearing the location a little bit as well, bang, we've got everything that we need, and we have given him the maximum amount of points that we can from turning stuff in, but we can still complete these quests to get a little bit more pointage, and it does appear like we will be leaving off right around that level like 18/19 mark. So when the Forlorn Fair does come back for the third time, we'll be able to progress a little bit more, get another ATV transmission, always highly appreciated, but most important, at least in my eyes, get that electronics crate, dude. I want every one of these items possible in the game. The special decorative items that let you store stuff inside of them, because usually they'll let you store it to like a stack of 300, and let me just say, for base organizational reasons, it's incredible. You know what else is incredible? Turning your stuff into this guy, not the dog, although I'm gonna turn some stuff into the dog, which by the way is a Rottweiler, which is not yet a dog in the game, but we now have we appear that there is a Rottweiler dog species inside of the game, so there might very well be a fourth type of dog coming to Last Day on Earth. And I actually, dude, if I'm not mistaken, I might be, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I swear I've seen somewhere mention that like the devs had teased, or like I swear I maybe saw like a up-to-date post at some point about the devs teasing like a new dog breed or something coming. So this kind of lines up with that. So man, I don't know, the stars, no pun intended, might be aligning for a fourth dog breed coming to the game. And I would love to have a little Rottweiler buddy helping us out. You know what I mean? I think that'd be pretty adorbs, but time will tell. We shall see. Let me know what y'all think of that comment section down below as well about the potential addition of a Rottweiler fourth type of dog breed, especially if we could get it to be a true friend. Like, oh, that would be awesome. That chef is yelling louder than Weeper from the motel. Lol. Yeah, that chef is loud as can be. But yeah, I'm not gonna be turning in tickets anymore to get the 6th anniversary packs, because we've already gotten all the decorations you can get from here. So at this point, I'm going to be turning in these tickets for the actual stand, because after you you can max out the rewards you get from there, because after you get the Forlorn Fair restoration to level 30, you've essentially maxed out the quality of loot you can find in Nigel's little stand. Case in point, let me turn in one ticket. Bang! 4 factory parts, an electronic circuit, an M16, and an equalizer. Bruh, for one of those tickets, that's actually kind of ridiculous. Now, don't mind if I go ahead and just turn in a bunch of these, because also apparently little rumor on the street, little word on the street, oh, that's such a thing of beauty. We're getting lead out of this stuff, dude. Like, whatchamacallit. Another cool thing is that apparently I've heard people say if you fill up the prize stand, which you can manually do if you choose to, what actually ends up happening is, I believe if you get anything else, it actually just ends up getting sent into your what's the word I'm thinking for? Your inbox, I believe. So it's a cheeky way of getting some stuff inside of your inbox. But listen, I just want to show this stuff off absolutely ASAP. So I no worries. And I got, especially with the freaking new junkyard repository we got that we put down back at base, I got plenty of room to spare. back at base. So I'm gonna go and bring a bunch of this stuff back that way. But first things first, let's see what 13, what was it, 13 or 12? I don't remember off the top of my head. What about 13 of these tickets have managed to get us. Voila! Look at it! Look at it! Look at all of these armor-piercing weapons, AKs. The Winchester's kind of weak, I'm not gonna lie, but look at that! A full stack of lead plates. We got titanium. We got what is there not to love? Nothing, because everything is so lovable. Literally, like, it's just we've literally just gotten this from just doing events here at the stand. It's incredible. That's all that I can say. This is absolutely incredible, and I am definitely gonna go and turn some of this stuff into our base, and then we are going to go to the port, into the pine bushes to wrap up some of the nonsense here that we are getting into. And okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are making our way over to the port to go and extend the final invitations to the final day of the Forlorn Fair, and man, it is a bummer to see it go. I do love just the presence of the Forlorn Fair because, I mean, especially in this second stage, like, there's essentially just a bunch of mini games you can do that are incredibly easy every single day, and in exchange, you get loot. And y'all saw firsthand, hello, Survivor, come on over to the fair. Y'all saw firsthand the quality of that loot. It's kind of ridiculous once you get things to the second stage. Now, I know it's not necessarily everyone was able to get to the second stage this time around, but again, on the bright side, from what we can gather about the second week in the second stage, the third stage, when it comes, should still allow you to progress in the first and second stages. So hopefully those of y'all that are still in the first stage and progressing through it, because there are 30 levels, like, that is a lot of progression that you have to do, admittedly. Y'all will ideally be able to, you know, to kind of do something about that and actually get to that phase where you are getting some of that crazy loot, because, it's insane. And also, another thing as well is ensuring that you are saving the coupons until you actually max out the first stage, like those fair coupons, because if you turn them in before then, the quality of the loot is a little bit worse, but you can just save all of them until you max out at level 30 on the first stage and then turn them all in, and the loot will be absolutely positively goated. And that is incredible. That is a win-win for literally everybody. So you should definitely do it. Yeah, okay. Now I'm over here in our inventory, by the way, we do have some of these weapons. I forgot, I still gotta throw some mods on some of these. We'll probably use those in some more dangerous areas, but we do have this Colt Python over here. Is that what it's called? I forgot the exact, I think it's just called a Python. It might be called a Colt too, something like that. Yeah, okay, so it is the Colt Python. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use this thing a little bit over here. Actually, I'll take him out the old-fashioned way, and I'm just gonna let the pup do the heavy lifting, because that Rottweiler, he's a tough one, baby. He ain't scared of no zombies, and he's gonna be leading us to the promised land of the stashed stash. That's why it's called a stash. It's stashed, and we're gonna be unstashing it. Thank you, thank you. That's a good boy. Oh, what a good boy over there. Thank you so much for leading us here. I appreciate it, Mr. Rottweiler. You are a king. The loot that you lead me to, not very kingly, but I'll take it. It'll do. It'll do. I cannot complain too loudly. Let's make our way out of here, though. We still got another pit stop. We gotta make to max out the rest of these quests and see where we officially fall in terms of how this second stage will end for us for now. Because again, like I was saying, I mean, it's unfortunate, man. It is unfortunate that it's coming to a close, because I mean, I love progressing through it because I still want to unlock more stuff, but also it really just is like a great thing for all players, because I mean, even the first stage, it is a bit tougher because you do have to kind of like fight off zombies to get some of the bonus loot, but also the first stage has very easy things you could turn in. Like, you could literally just be turning in a bunch of planks and stuff and getting points, and planks are like, you just go to a zone, harvest them, harvest wood, and then you just turn it into planks. And planks are one of the easier resources, because unlike like iron bars, you don't actually have to use like any sort of fuel to fuel the process. You literally just put wood in a bench, and it just becomes a wooden plank magically. Free magic. You know, we all love a little bit of magic here and there, and there's plenty of it with the wood creation process. So definitely a little thing to go ahead and be keeping in mind. And hello, ugly floater bloater. I don't think you're that ugly, but I do think that you're about to be dead, and a lot of it too. Very, very dead. as some might say. Thank you, Lexi, for finishing it off. Appreciate that. I could let Lexi finish off that zombie too, but that's all right. Want to get him off my back. Don't want too much damage happening to me and my lovely set of armor over here. Let's continue making our way downwards. And how are things looking? Oh, we gotta run it. We gotta run it. Ah, you know what I'm looking for. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Some of the enemies that are outlined in yellow on the map. Hello, fellows. How are y'all doing today? Now, the problem is, I still gotta find about 3 more of these suckers, and I do not know where they be. I do not know where they lie. I don't know what nonsense they're getting up to here, but I will find out. Gosh darn it, I'll get to the bottom of this mystery. All right, even if it kills me, let's be honest, it's not gonna kill me, because I'm a professional gamer man, and professional gamer man never dies. Except sometimes on purpose. I've never accidentally died in Last Day on Earth. There's actually a scientifically proven fact. If you go through and watch my thousands of videos on Last Day on Earth, why that's a crazy thing to say, you will never find me accidentally dying. Every single death, even if I don't admit to it in the video, is actually strategically on purpose, whether it's for comedic value or to demonstration something. Every single death is meticulously planned down to the millisecond. So just want y'all to know that you are in very safe and very great hands, because I will. You never have to worry about that. Not at all. It's yeah, we're all good around these parts, baby. Don't worry about a single thing. Everything here is as professional as they come. And we're so good, we never die on accident. Only on purpose. Only on purpose for demonstrations and stuff like that. I don't know if y'all know this. I'm also a great actor. Yeah, and that's why I might seem so convincing when I rage sometimes. Like, I just lost everything that I owned Last Day on Earth. Rage, 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 rage. That's all just an elaborate ploy. I've been taking acting classes, and yeah, that is definitely what happens. I don't accidentally die. It's all an elaborate ruse. That is definitely the more likely of the 2 scenarios. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never died in Last Day on Earth. William! So tell me, now that we have completed the finale, the final little bit of our friend Woods over here, of his requirements, where does that leave us? Will I am my friend. How are we doing over here? We are doing all right. We're at 4,200. We need 2,800 more. That is a bit of a bummer, by the way, also on stage 2, is that you need 17 or 7,000 to get 1 level, whereas before it was just 5,000. And also the resources here are a little bit trickier, especially like glass and charcoal, man. Like I missed the resources we had to turn in the first phase. They were definitely a little bit on the easier side, but unfortunately, this does appear to be the point where we are going to be leaving off the Forlorn Fair. Hopefully this grand opening, the 3rd phase of it, does come soon. I mean, it's been a couple of months since the last phase. Hopefully this one's a little bit faster to come around. But if I had to guess, man, I think we'll see it within like a month or 2, but I don't know for sure. Time will tell. We shall see exactly what it be. Now, I did say that we are going to be trying to unlock a new location as well. So, Forlorn Fair, thank you for your hospitality. Thank you for your kindness. We're done with you. All right, there's unfortunately not going to be anything left for us here, because as y'all can see from the calendar, this event will be coming to a conclusion in just a couple of hours. So that will be that, but it will hopefully return. I don't see anything on the calendar at the moment, but hopefully it will be back soon. We will see how all of that comes together. But I have made a promise, and a promise is something I hold near and dear to my heart, and I will hold this promise to the utmost of sanctity and make sure that it is fulfilled. And that fulfillment is going to be trying to unlock a new location today. And with that, we must go home, acquire powerful weapons, and set out to one of the most dangerous locations currently within Last Day on Earth. And without further ado, we arrive at the location that very well might be the key to all of our problems. I mean, it is going to be the key to all of our problems, but hopefully today it will be the key, and hopefully not another day, because what we require, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is going to be some copper wire. Ooh, those bars, baby. I'm dropping the rap album soon. Require copper wire. I mean, that flow is just impeccable, but yeah. We gotta get our hands on a little bit more copper wire to finally go ahead and unlock a brand new location. But unfortunately, there's a few things standing in the way. Number one, a lot of zombies. They're quite literally standing in the way, and metaphorically. There's just a lot of standing going on. But then also metaphorically, there is another issue present that I am definitely aware of, and actually have heard a lot of people talking about. both in the stream, in the comments, actually like in the last hour, our Discord, like all over the freaking place. And that is actually that apparently the second crate in the transportation hub supposedly doesn't give you copper wire anymore. Now, I've been opening up these crates quite a little bit lately, and honestly, I haven't been really getting any copper wire out of them lately either, but a little birdie on the street has informed me that supposedly, and by a little birdie, I mean like a freaking flock of birdies via like everybody in the community. A lot of people were saying that you actually do have a chance, you do have the opportunity of getting copper wire from the 4th crate that you unlock after repairing the forklift. So, you know, I've been kind of staying true to the settlement crate because that's where we managed to get a lot of our copper wire stockpiles so far. But if it does indeedly do appear like that crate is no longer the secret to our trials and tribulations, it might very well be that we got to kind of migrate over and start popping over some of those 4th classified crates. Oh, hello, we got a zombie over here too, just taking a nap. But yeah, long story short, a lot of people who have been opening up crates and stuff have said that apparently they've supposedly noticed that the 4th crate is dropping copper wire, whereas the 2nd crate is not. So today we are going to put our trust in the community, which is a terrifying thing. Just kidding, I trust that kind of the community, but it's definitely, we're gonna be switching things up a little bit by popping open the 4th crate and seeing what we can't get out of that instead. Because yeah, apparently, supposedly, just a lot of people have been noticing that they're getting more stuff out of those, so I'm gonna see if maybe I can get some more stuff out of those because I just need some more copper wire to finally go ahead and unlock the suburb location, which would be highly freaking appreciated if we can arrange that, please, and thank you. And let me just go ahead and get that away from that acid melter. I'm shooting the wrong acid melter, of course. Let's not get hit by that, and instead of just go ahead and pump you full of some bullets while you are busy trying to spit on me from every freaking angle imaginable. But yeah, long story short, we're gonna probably switch up the strat a little bit and start popping open some of those 4th crates that we got after unlocking the forklift, because again, supposedly those are where we're gonna be able to find that stuff, and I gotta find that stuff, man, for a multitude of reasons. Actually, we need it for whatchamacallit, for brain processing trouble, we needed to unlock the suburbs, but also the drone upgrade workbench as well is going to require them, I believe. So we just, yeah, gotta get a lot of that stuff. So we are gonna be busy bees. And what better way to begin our busyness than by making our way up the ladder and taking down some toxic darters before they absolutely obliterate me with their guaranteed 40 damage, because toxic darters are just awesome like that. They're guaranteed to do 40 damage to you. It doesn't matter what's going on. They're doing 40, baby. And that's not fun, because I invest in armor to take less damage, and they don't care. They didn't get the memo. They still do all the damage. Now, even though I'm probably not gonna be grabbing this crate over here, nonetheless, I like to be a completionist and a perfectionist, so we are going to have the drone scan that crate because, I don't know, I want him to do it, okay? And he's gonna do it, and I now need to wait for the drone to freaking unlock himself over here because he was locking himself up in our inventory, so we can go ahead and swap here for taking down a few of these toxic darters who spawn over on this roof. And if all goes according to plan, it went not according to plan at all. I was going to say that we might be able to avoid taking damage from them. Damage was not avoided. Damage was absorbed like a freaking sun photosynthesizing, or like a plant photosynthesizing. Ooh, a blueprint. Just a common bow blueprint, gosh darn it. Hey, if you're lucky though, you can get something better potentially on the rare side, but yeah, not for me apparently. My luck ain't like that, sir. Let's just go ahead and gobble on down a little bit of canned food to get our hunger, our water, and our health up. A little triple whammy right there. And then throw in some of the pistol drizzle, because we're gonna be making our way down this ladder. We are gonna be safe in this first room, but then the second room is going to have an acid melter awaiting to greet us. And I would, ooh, piece of candy, extra couple of pieces of candy. And I'm talking good candy, man. I ain't talking the candy at the bottom of the Halloween bowl that ain't nobody want. I'm talking about candy that everybody is a fan of. Let's just go ahead and sidestep you really quick and do a little dance. The acid melter dance, I call it, when you play a little bit of ring around the rosy around the guy. Well, bang, probably good loot. Kind of mediocre. I mean, definitely some solid things, but in terms of the things that I'm currently prioritizing, kind of mediocre, but it's still okay. Let's go ahead and throw in the neutralizer, because now we're going to be dealing with some armored enemies. Yay, my favorite, because they require you to use more powerful weapons to take them down, which is never fun. And let's just go ahead and take these dudes down, and now we have a flock, a wild herd of riot shield zombies. And if our luck is actually, hold on, okay, so maybe I like anti-jinx things. Like for the first time in seemingly forever, we got a little bit of good luck with these guys, because I didn't have to freaking wait for them to put down their shield once. The entire time when I was shooting at them, they had their shield down. That's pretty awesome, and that is even more awesome. Some of the new drone parts added within the drone update. We definitely will continue stockpiling the bejesus side of those. We will definitely turn off the electricity so we do not get electrocuted when we are walking our way through that little puddle of water. And we also have to deal with one more enemy, which we will be dealing with. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and open up that door over there. Let's make sure not to get spat on by the guy. And let's continue doing our little acid melter shuffle. Take him down and take the loot that he is protecting. So what do you got for me? Boom! Another lens, a little bit more of the goodies coming our way. All things that you absolutely love to see. And we still gotta go ahead and see what is inside of the locked crate right down this alleyway. Because, I mean, we got this guy who's gonna go ahead and wake up. But this crate usually does have some good stuff. I've literally got like a full durability shotgun out of this before. So big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy. I mean, I can't complain. That's still really good. 3 gun oil, 4 copper bars, and 3 first aid kits. Like, yo, that's still the stuff that you're getting out of just like a crate like that. Not even like the big crate, the big kahuna of this location. Like, hard to complain. All right, that's some pretty solid stuff right there. Thank you for asking. But now we gotta go ahead and make our way forwards, and we're gonna have to fight this acid melter here. I would like to lure him away, like closer to this way, because I don't want him to spawn too close to us when we make our way down the ladder that he was just right by, because things might get a little bit hectic, a little bit crazy. I want to have a little bit of time to take a breath, you know, enjoy the atmosphere before it's acidic gases that I am smelling, potentially the acid melting my own skin off, or more specifically my armor off, because that's exactly what the acid does. It absolutely obliterates your armor and stuff, which is no bueno. Oh no, that was actually kind of close. I almost got tagged by that, but that's all right. You're only getting 2 spits off, my friend. See you later, alligator. Let's go ahead and make our way up the next ladder. Let's throw the drone into our backup slot, and it is going to be a tough decision for me today, man, because we actually did get the settlement crate to spawn in. Now, like, I don't know, people have said that the loot has gotten really nerfed. I think it's still possible to get like copper wire and iron rods out of this thing. But man, you know, I will definitely, anytime this crate does not spawn in and we get the other kind of like mediocre crate, 100,000% I'll be opening up the 4th crate instead and seeing what we get out of there, potentially some more copper wire. But man, the fact that this crate spawned in here does complicate things a little bit, because technically speaking, like when it shows the loot table, it does show what we're looking for right there. So it just kind of makes things a little bit tricky, you know what I mean? But all right, let's go ahead and make our way down here. We are going to have, oh goodness gracious, a lot of annoying enemies are running after us. There's nothing more I hate than having to deal with 3 Carrions at once, who also freaking regenerate their health every time they hit us, because why not? Why? Oh goodness gracious, and we also got the freaking toxic darter running after us as well, but hopefully we'll be able to take down some of these dudes right here, and then things will get a little bit better. Let's take down that toxic darter. Okay, he's gonna spin at us. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and heal up a little bit. I'm just gonna continue playing my little run the heck away game, because I would like to, first things first, take out the Carrion. And now that he's gone, focus on the toxic darter! Because goodness gracious, talk about the most annoying wombo combo. Also, is it just me, or does it seem like the loot that Carrions drop has also been nerfed as well? Because like, I feel like they used to drop, oh, here we got the parasites. I mean, nothing too crazy. Those just got birthed out of that like infectious sac. But it feels like they used to drop like tickets and stuff like that. And like, I mean, y'all saw none of them dropped anything that time, which is, I don't know, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is, I suppose. Let's go and make our way over here and see what kind of loot we can get in the back of the semi. Usually something pretty solid back here, and voila! I mean, it was okay. Can't complain. A car air filter, always highly appreciated. Thank you very kindly. Let's go ahead and make our way over here to another locked chest that we should be able to go ahead and cash in on. Hopefully a shotgun in this one. Big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy! Hiya! That is not what I was looking for, but whatever. So we'll take it and we'll go onwards and upwards, because we still got the best chests of the location to pop on open. The 3 best chests of the location, actually, to still pop on open. So I ain't worried, I ain't stressed, I ain't fretting. I'm just chugging along, going on my holly jolly way, and we're making things. Oh, baby, there we go. The shotgun was in the unlocked chest, because of course it was. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Thank you very kindly. Thank you very much right there. I appreciate the bejesus out of that. Now let's go and make our way over here because we have got to throw in the drone into our backup slot and send him to do the scanning. While he is scanning that, I'm gonna make our way over here so we can loot up this crate, and then we'll go ahead and scan the 4th crate. Ooh, a little bit of lead in here. Okay, so we actually got a really good amount of luck dealing with this stuff. I will definitely take that. I'll leave the band-aids behind. I'll come back for you guys. All right, I like you. I don't like you as much as explosives. I'm taking those with me, taking them straight to the bank. Like, metaphorically, I'm not gonna literally take them straight to the bank because that might be a bad idea. There might be complications. They might get the wrong idea of the metaphor that I'm trying to play out. I'm gonna stop talking before I get put on some sort of a list. But with that, we have got every cargo piece scanned, so now it's just a matter of getting the key that unlocks these things, which means that we've got to go and fight the boss. Either the miner or the butcher. The butcher lately, honestly, man, the miner's definitely more intense of a boss battle. But once you get the kind of the hang of his attacks, honestly, man, and a lot of people have been saying this as well. Let me know what y'all think in that comment section down below. But it does seem like the miner has, oh, we got notes over here. Like the miner is actually an easier boss battle than the buffed butcher boss from the beginning. At first, we were happy to get large containers. We thought they would be cold and we'd be able to store all the food in them. But someone started knocking and banging on the roof at night there, and then they roared. No one has dared to open any of the containers. Yeah, I know what's inside of there, man. We got the butcher and we got the other guy, both of which are not the most outstanding members of the community. That's putting it lightly. Now, just go ahead and try to take down some of these folks before things get too carried away. Do a little bit of a barrel roll. Let's hit the big man with the slow-mo so I can pistol drizzle the littler fellas first and foremost, and then focus on these just because it's a lot easier to take down the little ones because, I mean, they die a lot faster, and then instead of having to deal with 5 zombies swarming you at once, you're just kind of dealing with them in like a nice layered approach. Definitely makes it a little more on the chill side of things. You know what I mean, man? But okie dokie artichoke. Onwards and upwards. We still got a few more zombies we gotta clear before we can start opening up the crates. And then ultimately, I mean, opening up the literal shipping crates, but then ultimately opening up the loot crates, which I think we are all patiently awaiting. Let's hit him with the slow-mo. Lexi, you wanna help me out? No? Okay, that's all good. You're a good pup. I ain't rushing you. You do your thing. Take your time, take your time, take your time. Let's just use a little more of that pistol drizzle. Take it down. We're gonna have a little zombie spawning in out of here, and that little zombie's gonna be dying right over here as well. We want to, I mean, I want to save the scars for the boss battle, just make sure that we are armed to the teeth when dealing with those folks. So I'll throw in the AKs, a little backup weapon, for the time being, and then make our way here. We do know that the chest is in this crate because it's literally just sticking out. Like, this is a thick crate, man. Look at that junk into the metaphorical trunk. All right, that's a thick crate, my dude, and we are gonna be opening it up. We're gonna have a few zombies, wakey, exit the bakey, pale zombies. We gotta get y'all out here. We gotta get y'all some sun, some vitamin D. Y'all looking awfully pale, and I'm here to correct that by riddling you with bullet holes. I'm not exactly, I don't have the best Yelp reviews as a doctor, but I'm working on my prescriptions. What's inside of you, my friend? We got, I mean, okay stuff. The crossbow is like, honestly, I mean, it's a cool weapon to get. It's a hard weapon to get, but like, man, it's not exactly the craziest thing in the universe. I'll go ahead and just take the fiberglass with me for now. Again, I'll come back for a lot of the rest of the stuff over here. But now it's a matter of figuring out which chest is going to have the, I think that this chest is gonna have the boss because this chest over here, you can see jailbirds inside. So I'm gonna open this and they are just freaking roaring to get out of there. And I'm roaring to take you down. And we got a zombie that looks pretty dead, but I'm still hearing zombie noises, which makes me incredibly suspicious. But I don't know. Now, without further ado, the scars are in hand and in pocket. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water too, just to make sure I don't get like thirsty. Hopefully, I don't have to pee. Beautiful, I don't have to pee. That's always awkward when you have to pee in the middle of a boss battle. I've had it happen to me before, fighting some of the hardest bosses in the game. It's terrifying, man. It's absolutely terrifying. So, without further ado, let's open it up in hello, Butcher, how are you doing, my friend? How are you? And you know what I might go ahead and actually do is potentially throw on the VSS for dealing with the Butcher, because the Butcher is kind of like the perfect enemy to do some turn and burn tactics on. What is that? It's you shoot and you keep running. Not as effective with fully automatic weapons like the one that I am using, but very effective when you are dealing with, you know, like a VSS or a weapon that is single shot but does a absurd amount of damage. So potentially, after the first Scar goes ahead and breaks on down, I'll go ahead and do exactly that. For now, though, we're continue playing this little rowdy game, a ring around the rosy. We got him down about to half health already. I mean, we're doing pretty good in terms of whittling down that health. And actually, man, it does seem like one Scar might do the trick, but then also we got to keep in mind the Butcher does go through his positively obnoxious healing process. And I would like to stay out of that. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a little bit more separation here and actually throw on the VSS, just like really quickly auto-equip it. If I can go out and find it. There we go, found it. Let's just go and get out of there and start pumping him full of even more bullets as we can, because I don't remember exactly at what whatchamacall, at what amount of health he starts running away. Is like under 1,000 or like, yep, yes it is. We're gonna take this opportunity to chase this man down and pump him filled with as many VSS bullets as we can, because the VSS has a lot of range to it, which means that we are able to effectively chase after him a lot better than, let's say, a Scar or something like that. But then once he stops moving, once he starts attacking that turkey, we'll go ahead and do something a little bit more of a manual process. Now we'll get that guy out of here. Okay, beautiful. And time to pump him full of the Scar. Beautiful. And then we'll get to running on back, and we'll continue doing that turn and burn tactic here. So I don't know. I think that's kind of like my new go-to strategy for dealing with the Butcher. You just want to lure him far away. You want to do damage to him, a lot of like fully automatic damage to him when you can, but then whatever he starts doing is like whole like running away shtick. That's when you bring out the VSS and you start whittling away his health, just at every opportunity that you can, essentially. Oh, he's doing some yelling. And it appears he's gonna be doing some running, potentially to summon some more turkeys. Now I can tell you right now, he ain't gonna be taking those turkeys in time, because especially with the use of the barrel roll, his health's gonna whittle down before he even makes it further than he needs to go. So see you later and sayonara. Just enough VSS. That is a thing of beauty. Thank you very kindly, Butcher, for dropping the terminal card. I will be taking that. I'll leave you a little blueprint, a little reading material, because since you're gonna be taking a nap, so maybe you'll wake up and do something like that. But we've got exactly what we need. Let's make our way and make a fateful decision and see exactly what crate we are going to be getting, because the choices are going to be the Genesis crate and this crate. Now, this crate literally says you can get copper wire right there, but ever since some sort of an update that happened, it seems like people have not been getting as much copper wire from here. And I've heard of people getting copper wire from the 4th crate. I don't know specifically if they could get it from the Genesis crate or if it has to be the classified crate or what, so I'm kind of left with a tough decision here. But you know what? After doing some more research, like, I don't know if the Genesis one is the 4th crate that actually drops it. I think that I mean, from like looking through like a bunch of openings of Genesis crates and the classified crates, I think only the classified crates can give like the copper wire. I haven't seen any copper wire from the Genesis crates. Also, personally, from all the Genesis crates I've opened, I also haven't seen any. So like, I think we might just need to stick with the tried and true, even though it does seem like our luck has been a lot worse. I will definitely, anytime that this crate does not pop up though, or just anytime the classified crate pops up, I'll probably be opening that over this crate here and grabbing some of the loot out of there. But man, it's tough, because I just like, I've personally never seen copper wire in this one. I couldn't find like any videos or like video evidence of this one dropping copper wire. I have seen the other 4th crate drop copper wire, so we might just need to just hope for some luck. So if y'all can please send me some positive energy and some good luck by smashing the bejesus out of that like button, I would appreciate it, because it does appear like for today we will continue popping open the settlement crate, but like when the classified crate makes an appearance, that bad boy will be getting ripped. So without further ado, I'm making my decision. I'm making an executive decision, and hopefully it gets us some freaking copper wire or iron rods or all the materials that we need. Please, big money to women, big money to women, big money to women, big money to women, please. So so painful. So very painful. At least we got, actually, hold on. At least we got some iron frames. This is a pretty rare resource that we actually are going to need as well. So like, not the end of the world, but not exactly what I'm looking for right now. Our pain and suffering and unlocking the suburbs will continue having to wait a little bit, gosh darn it. So now it's time for me to go and, just put a bunch of this stuff away. That's essentially exactly what I'm gonna be going ahead and doing now. Is just stashing all of these things over at like settlement and base chests, and that's just gonna be me doing a bunch of running back and forth. So I'm not sure that y'all necessarily wanna watch me do that, but I'm gonna be doing that. And I'll be doing that after we go ahead and bid you adieu, because with that said and with that done, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's gonna start breaking down to this episode of Last Day on Earth. When we return, we will continue, we'll have a couple of more transportation hubs under our belt, and hopefully by then we will have enough copper wire to go ahead and pop on open exactly what we are looking for. But that's gonna go ahead and start wrapping it up for me for now. Thank you guys for holding and watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.